Okay, so now let's see how all the lovely stuff that we made will work into this journal page. And it's so funny, we ended that session with this print. I always try to do that when I'm jelly printing. Once my plate really gets activated and it starts speaking to me, like I know it's got enough moisture in the plate, I'm getting the prints I want. Before I end the session, I always try to get that pièce de résistance, just that one print that's just like killer. And this is it. You always know when you're getting ready to get it. You can just tell, like all the stars have lined up properly. I love this too. So anyway, so this is what we're working on here. And the idea, let me move some of this stuff over. The idea is to create this little window for our little work of art to go into. So let's start off by kind of getting that so we can figure that piece out. And then that'll sort of frame, everything else. I'm going to put this here. And then the idea is to make a pocket that our little painting will go in. Like sort of like this. This is what I'm thinking. See, so I want to cut this in such a way, and I like the place with the postage on it. I'm gonna keep that piece because that's pretty cool. So I feel like I need to make this a little narrower because it's, in order to slide it down in here, I'm gonna just a little bit more room. And actually, this is kind of like crooked, so let me just go ahead and even it up like this. That should be better. Yep, that's better. Okay, so that'll end up going down there like that. This will get slid in this way. Okay, so now what I want to do is put some of this stuff down. Like I had the idea to put some of this on this side here. So we'll come back to this now that we got that figured out. What I want to do is just really kind of like that. I'm gonna put this like that. That's good. That's kind of good. It's looking good. Okay. That's good. So we'll trim this other side in a minute. So that dries. So then down here, one of these places, let's see where I'm going to put it. So I still have this, right? That can kind of go like that. That could be kind of cool. And then let this paper show at the bottom. I like that. And then I think what I'll do is I'll mirror by putting some of the tape here. I like this. So we'll kind of do, or we'll sort of line the tape up like that. Okay, I like that. So let's make that happen. Alrighty, so over here, because I definitely want more of this window to show, I mean, this green paper to show. I love this green paper. So we're just going to kind of leave a space there, like even like a journaling space kind of concept. Let me just peel this back. See how easy this is? Makes great tape. So cool. And let's get some of this down. Oh, I like that. That's good. It'll go right up to the edge. Okay, here we have it. We have this left over for next time. Plenty of it. Okay, so here we go. It's looking good. You can see this close up. I love that. And this just becomes a place to journal. Do this here. Okay, that's what it's looking like. It's funny. I'm like, and that's what I love about journaling, because one day I'm feeling like this because I'm getting ready for France. And this is like really French and really, you know, that feeling of brocantes and flea markets and what have you. And that's one vibe. And then today I'm like on abstract and, Motherwell and uh, all of that and deconstruction, like the sort of deconstructive kind of concept with the envelopes and recycling and large block letters, the whole thing. Okay. Now I feel like this can go down here. So here I want to, and actually I don't mind that I cut it so that, because I was just following the edge of it, but that it's a little bit more over here than this. That's totally cool. Me, I like that. So then this will slide down in there. So we're gonna put that about right there. So I need to get my skinny mini tape here. Have some that's super skinny. I'm gonna use this one because in that way I can be certain double-sided tape. This is that way I can be certain that it's not going to get in the way of my print sliding down in there, which of course I don't want that to happen. I want to be able to get it in there. So let's see how this works. I haven't used this before. Come on. Come on. Kind of stuck to the bag. Okay. Oh, boy. If it sticks that glassine down like it's stuck to this bag, we're in business. That's for sure. So I want that side to show. So we're just going to put it here, and I want this to be the top. So we're going to do these sides here. Oh, this is really skinny. Let me use this to get it up with. Of course, you can use anything. You can use the EVA or fabric or the tacky glue. You don't have this double-sided tape. Come on. I got to get the little starter piece up. There we are. There we go. That down there. That. This is going. It's actually really sticky, so that part's good. And put that one down a little crooked. Hopefully it's not going to get in the way of anything sliding in. It should be okay. Okay. So where's that little bag? Let's put it back in here. Okay, so it keeps it. Hmm, boy. Fine though, if I don't do it now, I'll be on to something else and then I won't have it stored the way I want it. Okay, let's just go ahead now and burnish these edges. Okay, so we'll use this to get started. There, I think these glassine little pocket things are so cool. And they're everywhere in the mail. Everyone sends you something in these envelopes. And sometimes the real big ones, the big ones come in the mail, grab those. A lot of times like those insurance companies are trying to get you to buy that crappy insurance. They send those big packets. Forget the insurance, but we're going to take the envelopes. Thank you very much. Life insurance, all that. So, that stuff is not good. It's just like a gimmick for them to make money off of people who don't really understand how that works. Okay, so we're going to put this down like that. Wow, this stuff is good. It's stuff really good. And what I was thinking, how silly. I was going to put these corners down, but that's not going to work because they're going the wrong way, some kind of way. Those don't work. That's okay. Alrighty, so let's put this down in there. Hope this slides down. Oh yeah, it's a good fit too. Wow, look at that. Yay. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at our little art frame. So it's like I just had that in my mind when this envelope came in, I saw that big piece of glassine and I just could see like my little abstract ink blot in there, like it's a little picture frame. Um, like just the whole thing sort of deconstructed. And I like the fact that the postage from the envelope is there. So it's like this, ink blot on, a deconstructed envelope, the whole idea of that. So boy, do I really like this. And, I wanted to do a little journaling around the sides. I could. I probably will. I have some ideas, things I might put there, but I'll let this all settle and dry. I'll put my little clips on it so that it'll stay flat while it's drying. And like I'm really happy with this. I like this. I like this page here. And I mean, I could do some fold downs. I could do some other stuff with it. And that may, like for instance, I could see this being cut down. Like I could cut this down and put this on a board and kind of do it as a fold out. If I wanted to, I could do something like that because this was sort of a part of the concept of it. And I may, but I'm gonna think about it because I really do like it as it is. Like I don't feel like I have to overwork it. I like that a lot. So you guys can see every bit of it. This, I mean, all of it is just good stuff. No need to overdo it, Simplicity sometimes is really. Alrighty, so there we have it for today. Of course, I'm sitting here thinking about that piece that I cleaned off the plate. I wonder what that would look like. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, boy. Why do I do this to myself? And it's got the green and everything in it. Okay, we should put that down, right? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Okay, let me cut that. Well, that little piece I was like, just as I was talking to you guys, I was thinking about, wow, what would that little piece look like on there? That is good stuff. See, do I want it? I think I'm gonna have it hanging over like that. And then see this piece hanging up in there? Let me get some glue on it. Actually, I think I'm going to use some PVA for that because I really once it goes down, I want it to stick and I don't want it to move. So we're just gonna put some PVA out on all these little pieces that were, that were hanging over. These little pieces. Okay. And then we'll just go ahead and remove the backing. That's the tricky part, but it's okay. I find that when I do it with a X-Acto, like a blade like this, I can oftentimes slide it in there to get it going because it's thin enough to kind of lift up and go between the glue, yep, and the um, tape. I mean, and the backing. Okay, so this is going to go on here. Let me stand up because we got to get this right. Put it right. Something like that. I love it. And we got that glue, so it's going to lay down those little pieces. I'm just going to put a little bit of, it's a few places there that are still just a little sticky. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take a little bit of paint. I'll use a little bit of this quinacridone on my finger. I'm just going to pat a little bit of paint on there. Just a little bit, because we know that quinacridone always blends in, and it already was some of that down there. So it just kind of fills in the little spot without it being sticky. Would you look at this print? That's the white part of that fleur-de-lis stamp, stencil. And that's what came up off the plate that was down underneath all those layers when we did this. So look how this piece of paper with the gold paint on it and the ink blot actually became like this little piece of art by putting that washi tape down there with all it. Let's get this to look at all that great paint. Ladies and gents, we're on to a new experience with this, getting stuff off our plates. I love it. Okay, that's perfect. I think that made it. Like that, that little bit right there, that little bit of focus just brought it all together. I'm totally happy we're done. Okay, there you have it. So once again, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this whole process of printing to finishing a journal page. And we have lots of stuff left over. We have loads of paper here for more, pages. All right, guys, take care. Love you all. And I will talk to you soon. Happy creating. And once again, thank you for hanging out with me over here on Patreon. Bye-bye.